Hello and welcome to another video with Gary at Coolsmartphone.com. Today we have another unboxing to do, and this one's a little bit interesting. Look, massively different from the last one I did on the Honor Magic VS. Today we're going to be looking at a new phone from OnePlus. The rather confusingly titled OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite. And this is the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little unboxing from an overhead view, and then you're going to come back to me and we're going to go through some of the things I like about the phone. So if you join me on the other side in just a moment. Cheers. So here we have it. Let's just take this off first of all, and this is actually a retail demo box. So in here we've got the phone, and we've also got some Nord Buds 2 earphones. Now the earphones, I believe, are either, at the moment they're currently either free as a gift with purchase, or they are heavily discounted as a gift with purchase if you buy the phone from OnePlus. We'll do a very quick unboxing of the earphones. I am going to include some details about these in the main review. So quite a chunky case for them. Does have USB Type-C charging, little indicator LED on the front, and then the earphones in here themselves. Kind of similar to what we've seen from OnePlus before. But nice that the Nord is getting its own earphone range. If you're wanting slightly cheaper but not vastly inferior earphones, and they do have some special features when tied in with the Nord 2. The Nord 3CS. And then you've got your charging cable, which is USB Type-C, USB Type-A, very short, only about 50 centimeters there. And then you've also got some replacement ear tips as well, and apparently a wee sticker. So we'll pop that all away for now, as the main focus of this unboxing is going to be the Nord CE3 Lite. Now, unlike normal OnePlus boxes, which are normally red, the Nord comes in this black and blue box. I believe blue is a new colorway for this year. They have done other ones. So in this box we have the usual goodies that you would expect from a Nord device. This is new. This is a OnePlus Red Cable Club membership card. You've got your Nord information booklet with SIM ejection tool. Always think that kind of looks like a little smiley face. Safety guide, quick start guide, and then a TPU style case. Keep the case out. Pop the rest of those back in there. You've then got the phone sitting on top, which we'll come back to. And then we've got our power brick, which, as per usual OnePlus fashion, is a 67 watt Super VOOC charger with USB Type-A and 3-pin UK plug. And then it wouldn't be a OnePlus device without the traditional red cable with USB Type-A and USB Type-C. Do like these red cables. They are really nice to charge from and really useful because you can always find them, given that they're bright red. That's it for all the packaging, so we'll move that off to the side. Glad to see that they are now using this plastic, kind of a paperish style material, and have moved away from plastic. And there's the phone, kind of a glossy but not glass finish on the back. 3 camera lenses and a large LED flash, but around the front we have the phone, nice big screen there, cut out for the camera at the top, USB Type-C on the bottom with speaker cutout, 3.5mm headphone jack, haven't seen one of them for a while, volume rocker, SIM cards on the right hand side, fingerprint reader and power key on the right hand side, volume rockers on the left hand side of course, and then up the top pinhole mic. So what we'll do is we'll now cut to the actual camera, and I'm going to show you some things I particularly like about this device. See you in a bit. So here we are with the OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite. As I mentioned earlier, we do have the grey one, and I have taken the opportunity to get it all turned on and booted up. So this is what it will look like when it comes out of the box, without any customization or anything like that. Quick overview of the screen. We've got a 6.72 inch diagonal panel, and that is measuring in at a height of 165mm top to bottom and 76mm in width, with an 8.33mm thickness, weighing in 195 grams. As per ports, you'll notice USB-C on the bottom, 3.5mm headphone jack, nice to see, speaker grill on the side, fingerprint reader on the other side, power and volume rocker, and SIM card slot. But this SIM card slot, that is something a little bit special. So I'm just grabbing our smiley face SIM tool, and we're going to open that SIM card tray slot up. Now the reason I wanted to show you this is something we've not seen for a while. This SIM card slot is not just a SIM card slot, it's also a micro SD card expansion slot. So you've got the ability to have single SIM plus micro SD, or you can have dual SIM without expandability. Now I believe that will allow you to expand up to 1 terabyte of storage. The inbuilt storage, however, if you are interested, is 128 gigs, and it is expandable by, I believe, up to 1 terabyte using that SD card slot. Sorry, I'm consulting a spec sheet, that's why I keep on looking away. Back to the screen, however, we do have a 120Hz refresh rate, and a contrast ratio of 1500:1. Touch sampling is 240Hz. Peak brightness is 680 nits at its absolute maximum, but typical is 550 nits. Refresh rate, you've got between 30, 48, 50, 60, 90 and 120 Hz refresh. So really, really good refresh rates here. 391 ppi, and you can see it is quite a nice vibrant display. Around the back we've got 3 camera modules. Now the first camera we have here is going to be a 108 megapixel shooter, that's the one at the top there, with 0.64 ultra megapixel pixel size, 9:1 pixel binning, and it's a 6-element lens. It's got an aperture of f/1.75, and it is electronically image stabilized. The depth assist camera down the bottom there is 2 megapixels, and then you've also got a macro lens which is 2 megapixels, and a really, really big LED flash, which will be quite useful if you are ever caught short and you need a torch. I suppose it will also work as a flash as well. Multi autofocus, it's got loads of AI scene adjustment, slow motion, dual video, HDR, nightscape portrait mode, pano, retouching, filters. Video can be shot at 1080p at up to 30 frames per second, 720p at 30 frames per second, slow motion, 720p, 120 frames per second for the video. does have dual stereo speakers. There is a little speaker cutout just up there, and obviously the ones I mentioned down below, and it has got noise cancellation support. Power button is also pulls double duty as a fingerprint reader. Nice to see them on the side there. I do like a side fingerprint reader, so intrigued to see how I get on with that. Has all the bands that you can think of. All of the specs and the details about the banding will be in the written review as well. Volume rocker, nice firm clicks on there. One thing you will potentially be able to see, in fact it's not too bad, yeah, the back is a fingerprint magnet, and it is plastic. It sounds a bit hollow. There's not any give in it. You can't really, there's no flex in the phone. It is a plastic phone though, so that is something to bear in mind. I mean, for the price, you're not going to get much better. When popping the case on, feels quite nice. Feels nice in the hand. Just a quick size comparison. Sorry. Pixel 7 Pro. That's it from the back. That's it from the side profile. It's actually not that much smaller. So getting a big screen, a good quality screen. I mean, it looks very vivid, and I'm actually really excited to see what the OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite can bring. I've reviewed the OnePlus. I owned the OnePlus Nord 1. I reviewed the OnePlus Nord 2 for Coolsmartphone.com, and I've been really impressed with the Nord lineup. For those who are looking for a phone for perhaps a younger metric, such as your children, or someone who doesn't use all the features that could be afforded by a flagship phone, this is a really solid option. And yeah, it's got some good high spec sounding cameras. Love that expandable storage. It's going to be really handy. I'm going to bung in a 200 gig SD card in here, see what I can do with that. Love to see the 3.5mm headphone jack. Although, to be honest, for the purposes of this review, I'm not going to need it, because as shown earlier on, we were lucky enough to also get these. So I'm going to be pairing these up with the Nord CE3 Lite. I'm going to be running these as my dailies, in place of my current daily drivers, which are AirPod 2s, or AirPod 3s I believe. Yeah, they're the third generation. I was really impressed by the new OnePlus Pro Buds, I believe they were called, OnePlus Buds Pro 2, or the ones that came out with the OnePlus 11. I was really impressed by them. These are a slightly cheaper option. They do have some of the same tech in there, so I'm going to be excited to see what they can actually produce. Quick fit test. Just pop that in there. And it feels alright in the ear, to be honest. Don't know if it's got touch gestures, so obviously that will all need to be set up on the phone. But apparently there is yes, there is. So you've got an app called Quick Device set up, which once I get that set up, these will work together, and this will actually be really seamless pairing. So I'm excited to see that as well. So that's about it. That's my first hands-on impressions with OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite. There will be a full review and a before that there's going to be a unboxing article with a full 360 tour of the device, some close-up pictures of the actual ports, all the buttons, all the nice little details, such as on here on the case, you may not be able to see it, you've got a plus and a minus symbol on the actual case. So if you really didn't know which one was up and which one was down, or how your phone's orientated, not that the camera would be a giveaway, you can find that really easily. And they are actually, you can actually feel them, which is a novel touch. Honestly, the case isn't too bad. Again, it's going to get smudged up and everything with fingerprints, but it's better to get the case all smudged up with fingerprints than the back. So there we have it. OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite. I've been Gary. This has been Coolsmartphone.com. If you like this new format of review that I'm trying, please do give us a like by hitting the like button wherever that is. Also, if you subscribe to the video, you'll be able to see more videos from phones like the Nord CE3 Plus One, the OnePlus Nord CE3 Lite, and you'll also be able to see the final. You'll also be able to see my last video, which was the Honor Magic VS Flip, Magic VS 5G. Review for that is going to be coming very soon, and other reviews as and when we get them. I believe we've also just had a look at some other stuff from Honor in the form of the Magic 5 Pro. So keep it glued to Coolsmartphone.com, and look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you very much. Bye.